What is up everyone, ScottyxHopp here, and today I'll be showing you a simple video on how to make your Corvette louder. We'll be making a simple switch for less than 20 bucks. I'll show you the switch right here. I'm going to show you how to make it and how to make your Corvette go from sounding like this to sounding like this. Now keep in mind that this only works if you have the NPP factory exhaust system on your Corvette. So what we'll be doing, we'll be making a simple switch. And like I said, it's pretty cheap. They sell mild to wild switches for around 70 bucks online, and I just thought I could probably make it cheaper. Like, yeah, it doesn't look as professional, but it still works, and it's a lot nicer of a switch, I think. So stay tuned. If you like the video, be sure to like and comment below. And yeah, let's get this video started. Alright everyone, this is everything that you need for the install. It's pretty simple, and as you can tell, it's pretty cheap too. All this can be bought for like less than 20 bucks, I think is what I spent. The switch is the most expensive part. This is I believe $7.99 off of Amazon. I'll leave the link below. And to start out, you'll need 16 gauge wire, which you'll use to make the actual switch. And then we have a ring terminal, which will be used for the ground. I'll show you guys where we're going to place the ground here in a little bit. Then we have some extra fuses. You want 10, 15 amp that we're going to run off of the heated seats in the fuse box. I'll explain more of that later. We have a spade connector. We're actually going to crush this in half to run power to the exhaust module in the fuse box. I'll also show that later. And then we have what they call an ADA circuit, which is pretty cool. I bought, I think, 10 of them for 6 bucks off of Amazon. So they're pretty cheap. I'll show you how these are used as well. And then just wire cutters or wire strippers, because we're going to need that for the wire. You can install it in many different spots. I was thinking about installing it right here in the center console, but I don't want to screw all this up. So I took a chance and I actually drilled a hole in the side right here. It was kind of scary, but it came out pretty clean. I'll show you guys. I think it looks pretty OEM. Just sticks out a little bit, but it looks pretty good. Alright, if you order the same latching switch as I did, I thought the colors were kind of confusing, so I'm going to explain it real quick. Black is ground, which makes sense, and then you would think power would be red, but it's actually not. Green is power, then you run red and blue together to the accessory, which happens to be the ADA circuit, and then yellow's not even used, so I'm going to cut that off. These switches are actually pretty nice though. They're like stainless steel. Mine lights up red, and then this one I'm making that lights up as blue, which will be pretty sweet. So yeah, let's start the wiring. First thing you're going to want to do is cut 3 wires. I just kind of eyeballed it from my center console down to the fuse box. So you're going to need one for ground, the accessories, and then also the power to the heated seats. After you get those 3 wires cut, we're going to start wiring up the ground, which is the easiest. Black is ground. So I got these little connectors right here, crush connectors, and we're going to wire that up black to the wire. It's pretty straightforward, so yeah, let's do that. Alright, now that we got the wire to the switch for ground, now it's time to get the ring terminal onto the ground wire. Alright, now that we got the switch buttoned up to the ground wire, you're going to want to take the other end of the ground wire, hook it up to one of these ring connectors. Bam. Alright, next we're going to wire up the power wire, which is green and not red like I thought. We're going to run that to another of the wires that we cut from the center console to the fuse box. What I did for the other end of the power wire, I took a spade connector and I took some pliers and I crushed it in half just to make one little connection. What this will do, this will plug into the fuse box. So I don't know, I did it for mine and it worked pretty well. And that's what I saw that other people are doing on the forum as well, so don't knock it till you try it. For the accessories, which we're running to the ADA circuit, you take the red and blue wire, kind of put it together into one wire, and of course the crush connector, and we'll wrap that in electrical tape as well. And then for the other side of the accessory wire, you want to add the ADA circuit to it. So same thing as all the other times. Put it in there, crunch it, wrap it in electrical tape. Alright, here is the finished product. We got the switch. I just wrapped everything up a little bit more just to make it look a little bit better. So it was a mess before. Keep in mind, I'm not a professional, but this is as good as it's going to get from me. We got our ground. Show you where to put that. We have the crushed spade connector, which will go into the fuse module. Then we have our ATA circuit with the 2 fuses. All right, let's put her in. We are in the fuse box. I don't know if you guys will be able to see this very well, but we'll give it a shot. Now we're going to take the ATA circuit, and then up at this one right here is where the heated seats plug into. So we're going to use that for power, because that'll run as soon as the car's on. That'll turn on as well. You could use, I'm sure, a couple other ones too, but the heated seats is what I used. Plug that in. Last but not least, you want to plug the power wire into the exhaust module. Surprisingly, that works pretty well and gets it pretty snug in there, just like that. All right, so now everything's hooked up. We got ground. We have power running off of the heated seats with the ATA circuit to the switch. And then we have power running to the NPP exhaust module in the fuse box. So let's go see if it works. All right, we have power, which is good. We have the blue LED showing. Looks pretty cool too. Now let's see if it makes any different noises. Yep, closed. Open. Closed. Open. Sweet. All right, the switch works. Now I'm gonna show you guys an outside exhaust clip of the differences. I hope you liked the video. We made the Corvette louder for less than $20, so I say that that's a successful day. If you like what you saw, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.